it's a great feeling when you get in, you're at a place where you can just get into the dock, right? And I stayed here last night. There you go. I stayed here last night, and one guy got here, just pulled in, and I saw him backing up to the dock. So I asked him, like, hey, do you know when these open and stuff? Because I'd been here before. He said, yeah, they open at 7. My appointment time is at 7. Because I was about to fight because I thought he was trying to get in before me, and my appointment's at 7 o'clock. So, good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in. So, he was just, and he said, yeah, he said they use these 3 docks primarily right here. He said, because I was out walking Dee Dee. So I approached him while he was trying to back in. Good morning, Fate. RGB, Jerome Jones, Jamie O, and Nita. Good morning, guys. Thanks for coming in. Buck Brown, good morning. So he was nice enough to, this is so like me, like I'm up there ready to be like, throw down, and he's, no, I was nice. You know I was nice. So, he told me I had him back in. He said, and you don't have to check into none of these office doors. Like there's 2. There's one on the way down there, and there's one down here. He said, all you do is put your paperwork in the back, put your seal in the back, open up your doors, get in the dock. And he said, they red light you, unload you, and then they sign your paperwork, and then they green light you, and then boom, you're out of here, right? Fabulous. So I'm like, I was about to fight. So, because I thought he was thought he was trying to get in there, because me and this other guy been sitting here all night. So he graciously told me what to do, and so I settled way the F down, okay? And shame on me, right? And so I was like, awesome, thank you so much, So I did what he said, and I got my truck moving. Dude next to me wasn't awake yet, right? But it was getting about that time. And so I started moving, and I, had, no one was around and stuff, so I had plenty. These are like blindside docks, really. But if you turn the other way, I back up. I don't know if you guys know this about girls, but I think we can drive backwards pretty good. I know I can. Anyways, so I backed all the way up so I didn't have to blindside it. And by that time, the dude that was parked next to me all night had woke up. And he realized what was going on. And so, of course, like he's getting moving, right? And so that guy in the first dock told me, he said, yeah, he goes, you want to beat the rush. I was like, okay. Because I was thinking last night, why don't I just park and dock? But you don't know which ones they use first, right? So, and it's a good thing, because I was just going to go park at number 1 and wait and see what happened, wait for someone to come in, but that wasn't even the process here. So I was glad I ran into somebody who was helpful for me. So my encouragement is, let's always help each other out. I saw a video on I get that CDL Life newsletter thing. Do you guys get that? Did you see the video where the car was brake checking one of the trucks, and then 2 other trucks came and boxed in that car and got out, and they got in a fist fight? That was pretty crazy. But, that was love. That was trucking brotherhood right there. It was caught on the driver's dash cam. This car was in front of him, no other traffic around, and this car is in the fast lane brake checking this truck. So 2 other trucks come up from the side and boxed him in like that quick. And then they got out and was yelling at the 4-wheeler guy. He couldn't move. They boxed him in, and then they was throwing fists. So that was interesting. I was like, you know what? That's us sticking together out here. Flatbed Truckers in the house. Good morning, Flatbed Trucker. Gas Man is in the house. Good morning from Hottie from Kentucky, headed to Texas. I'm dropping this. This is a shorty load that I got for filling yesterday. I'm running low on hours, and I gotta go from here. I gotta deadhead over to Waukegan, pick up my load, and then I gotta get my butt out to Colorado by 5 a.m. to deliver it. I got 29 hours left. Guess who's gonna have to hammer down? My Adventures is in the house. Good morning. I'm waiting for my load here at the shipper. So while waiting, I'm here to hear how your morning is going. Yeah, that's kind of how I was feeling, Chris. I'm like, well, I gotta wait. Oh my gosh, I got a red light. They're alive in there. This place is so weird. It is a huge warehouse. There's 6 dock doors on one side of it, right? It's long, it's humongous. And there's 2 man doors. I walked around the whole entire place. There are no doors. Like, it seems like there should even be a fire escape, but there's not. So there's no other doors. There's no parking lots for cars. And I was like, that's weird. How am I even going to know that they're here? But apparently, somebody's in there. The lights was all off. I don't know. Weird place. But from what Google says, everybody gives it 5 stars. It's very quick. So I should be out of here pretty soon. Buck Brown says, perfect timing for you going live. I've got my bride's puppy at his grooming appointment. Oh, well, I don't know what time it is there, Buck, but it's early here. They do it that early. CB is in the house. Thank you, channel members, and thank you all for subscribing and coming in and all your support. I appreciate your guys' positivity. Buck says, yeah, what CB said. Make the trucker fights great again. That would kind of be a cool t-shirt or hat, right? So I got my I got some fresh Starbucks coffee. I don't want to say that too loud because Snorler will make comments. I like this coffee. I get it, like, so I'll stop at a travel center if I run out. I usually have the Folgers, right? But sometimes I want to feel like, you know what, I work hard. And I really like Starbucks coffee, so. And so it's Tuesday. I'm feeling really off everything weird because, you know, I come out of the house, what was it, Friday? On a weekend, right? I normally am done by the weekend, but because I was getting my EPU replaced, I tried out the heater, by the way. It works nicely. And so, because I had gotten that done and I was at home, like, I was raring to go as fast as I could as soon as they told me to come pick up my truck. And so, I got started on an off day. That's why I'm going to get to Denver and probably barely have enough time to make my next pickup. I have enough time on that load to take my 34, so that's going to be okay, but my concern is getting from Illinois to Denver before this clock runs out. So, it's going to be exciting. And I love when I get to go out there like that. You know, the speed limits are pretty big out there, so I do some super trucking. I'm just saying. With courtesy, okay? With courtesy. There's a difference. If I get to go fast, like 70 miles an hour, I'd be feeling like I'm super trucking. So that's all that is. I'm not like, I don't get out there and get unsafe. Faye had a great live last night. And I was almost thinking Cash was going to go live last night after that, but he didn't. So thanks, Fate, for getting me down the road and having a great live. I had to pop in and out just a couple of times, but I was there for most of it because I had to get parked and stuff like that and do my post-trip inspection and stuff like that. But I was keeping you on the whole time. Old School, New School's in the house. Good morning. Waiting at a dock at Costco, DC. Okay, so everybody's up and at 'em. I was thinking, you know, I don't know that anybody goes live on Tuesdays, and it's early, and I'm hanging out, so I thought we'd have some coffee, and I'm seeing who the morning crowd is, right? Not really sure. I know kind of everybody's kind of online in the evening. And my YouTube says, you know, all people are online about 6 o'clock. Oh, they're on my truck. See, the first guy parked in dock 6. I was smart, I think. I parked in dock 4. I'm thinking, okay, maybe they will, and these other two guys, I don't even know if they're in a good situation, because those two guys just came around the corner and got here, and they parked in the docks the other guy said that they don't use those. They only use these 3. I think they were just trying to follow suit, but who knows. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know. I'm trying to just kind of feel out who's where, and I'd love new people in here, like Greg Dog Logistics. You are brand new to my face. Thank you for coming in and having coffee with me. I will wrench people, you know, new people that come in. So when new people come in, I can notice them and shout them out. So thank you for coming in and hanging out. Just sitting in the dock, having coffee, and Snorlord has finally got here. And good morning, Snorlord. And Cheap Freight Hauler is in the house saying channel member, and unloading at a landfill this morning. Yeah, I do a lot of those. I do a lot of trashy loads, like recycling and grungy going to mills and all that. I like that work. It's gross and it's stupid, and sometimes they're really nasty and they stink and all of that. But I dig it for some weird reason. The more industrial load that I have, the more industrial environment that I get in, like those are my favorite. Flatbed trucker, what you sipping on? What kind of flavor coffee you got? You got anything, you know, what's your favorite? Like, what do you drink? And it could be just a truck stop coffee, but you know, I quit doing truck stop coffee when the price went over 99 cents. Like, I was like, heck no. You know, it was the same type of situation. Like, I used to smoke cigarettes a long time ago, like a lifetime ago. And I remember saying, when cigarettes first started going up, I was like, if they ever get to $2, I'm not smoking ever again. That's kind of how I handled the coffee thing. Now look at the price of cigarettes. Holy crap. What people will pay to slowly kill themselves. No offense to anybody that smokes, but guys, stop. Like, stop. It's so bad for you, and it's costing you your profit. You know, you could be investing that money and just put it away, and it will multiply and multiply. And I'm telling you, if you're like me, what I was spending on cigarettes, and they were by no means $7 to $10 a pack, but if I'd have put that money in a stock account, I'd have a sizable retirement by now. I'm just saying. Flatbed Trucker has the best coffee, the free coffee. There's no better coffee than free coffee, unless it tastes so bad that it's not worth it. Cheap Freight Hauler says $4.41 a mile, like landfill loads too. Ooh, that's nice money, Cheap Freight Hauler. Congrats. I got that on this load too, but it's a shorty, so you know. But not bad, not too shabby for work. It wasn't like a $400 day. It was an $850 day. And it was a fill-in, so it made my week even better. Airwolf is in the house. Good morning, Airwolf. You are new to me also. I just got home from Atlanta, having coffee with you with some pumpkin spice creamer. Ooh. Oh, yes, it's pumpkin spice. Getting about pumpkin spice time, right? The fall flavors of coffee creamers, which I don't recommend you ever drink, those are always the funnest. Like, I was always into peppermint mocha in the Christmas time, and I was always into the pumpkin spice at, you know, fall. Man, that was so good. But now I just drink straight black coffee for my health. Jerome Jones, channel member, it says he's done with delivery. Cheap Freight Hauler says, I paid $18 for a pack in Chicago a couple of years ago. Oh, God, that's enough to make you want to quit right there. I mean, not to mention the health risk. Okay. If they're poisoning our food as much as they are, just saying, imagine what they've probably done to your cigarettes. And I tell you this out of love. I love you. Like, I care about you. I want you to be healthy. I want you to live long and prosper. And sometimes things gotta go. And that's one of them. We got enough to worry about with them injecting us with junk and then prefabricating our food particles. But that's another video, and probably Snorlord OG's channel. If you haven't subscribed to Snorlord OG, by the way, we're trying to get subscribers over there. He's trying to get more views. We need to inspire him. He has really good talks over there. So go check Snorlord OG out. If you like some good, deep convo, that's the spot to go. Teeters on controversial subjects, okay? So it's a great channel. It's a good listen, especially to get you down the road. He's got much wise words. And then he's on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday reviewing the freight market for those new people that are in here that may not know. Snorlord, the Metalhead Viking Caveman Trucker. Yes, I know it's long, but he does a great coffee show reviewing the load boards, talking about the current conditions of freight, and drops beautiful words of wisdom. So go check Snorlord out. Those two channels. Snorlord OG is one, and then Snorlord, the Metalhead Viking Caveman Trucker, is the second one. That's the one he does the show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I started a podcast thing, right? I'm going to try that out. Trying to figure it out. So what you do is you go to you have to put a video, make a podcast category. That's the first step. I got that successfully. Now I got to figure out, okay, how do you build it, right? So how to put the videos over there. So like if I took all my lives and I just put them on a playlist, because it's really a playlist, they call it the podcast. But then I have to figure out like what benefit does that bring the channel, and what does that do? What is your experience when that happens? So I'm getting on it, guys. Don't worry. And then I really want to have some more intelligent interviews with people that are in my life, in my network, my mentors, my colleagues out here, so we can get to know each other better. Jerome Jones, you will be coming back on in that podcast, because I'm developing a more professional interview structure than what we had in the first place. So if you would grace me with your presence on my podcast, and we'll work that out though. Give me a month, because I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between podcast and this. Right? Because I watch people talking on videos and they call themselves a podcast, but I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot to figure out, guys. It's like a second freaking job, okay? Old School says, I used to spend $27 a day on Camel non-filters. Oh my God, that's what killed my grandpa. I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm sorry to say that, but it's true. 3 packs and I quit 8 years ago. Praise the Lord. Old School, thank you for quitting. And for those of you that are trying to quit, please don't ever stop quitting. Because I had to go through that period too. I had to keep quitting. Keep quitting. Same thing with sugar. Keep quitting. It's like a muscle. You exercise it, eventually you get strong enough to stay away from it. Trucking with MC is in the house. Good morning. And thank you for coming in, Trucking with MC. I hope all is well with you. I'm going to probably call you today and catch up. GW Bulls, Alaska Igloo Intruder. I love it. Looking for Mike Mechanic. Welcome, GW Bulls. I've seen your name before somewhere, I know. Oh, it is a troll? Flatbed Trucker says it's a troll. My Adventure says, one of the things I changed after my health issue was I quit coffee. Never was a smoker. Don't want to die on my truck. Yeah, that is one thing all of us have in common, right? People say we can't agree on anything. I think we can agree that we all agree on that. Brittany Richardson's bodyguard. Nice investigation underway for everyone. Ponzi says 410. Thumbs up. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up, guys. We got 20 people in here. I'm showing 9 likes. Please, 21 people in here. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you guys this morning. And hit that like button. Western Express Legal Department. I don't know what they said, but thank you. My moderators are not playing, okay? My moderators do not play. Airwell says a lot of people vape now. You heard anything from DIY Semi about his court visit? Looks sharper in the suit. Yes, he was looking FINE. You know? And no. And I think all of us are like super geeked about what he's about to put out there. So I can't wait. I know everybody else can't wait. So hopefully it's today. Like, I literally got up excited this morning thinking, okay, he probably posted something late last night. Not yet. Thank you for the trolls coming in and giving us a view. I appreciate y'all. Los Angeles Bounty Hunter is in the house. Good morning. I'm seeing some new people in here. Thank you for coming in and checking me out. CB says hi to MC. Cheap Freight Hauler says I had quit for a few years in then January 2020. I was in a fatal accident. March, lost my MIL and the other thing in 2020. Okay. Picked them back up again, and that demon has locked on tight this time. Oh, no. Quit. Quit it. Look, we can't afford to be doing it with our money. Okay? Gotta put that money away in the maintenance account, baby. 6 Ember Tyrannus says Shayna's getting her own trolls. Yeah, I feel accomplished right now because I feel like I've never had any trolls in here. Maybe 1 or 2 have trickled in and tried to say something, crazy. And it's okay. I can roll with it. But seems like I got troll bombed today. So I'm feeling pretty cool right now. I'm feeling pretty cool. CB says CB is an undercover FBI agent sent here by the GW Bulls. Okay. We still have a red light. Okay, be ready, guys, because I might have to go quick. Erna is in the house. Say hello. Hey, Erna. I love your channel, Erna. Thank you for hanging out and coming in for coffee. I will make sure that you get a wrench, Erna. I think Erna's from the Philippines, watching us all the way from there. I think that if I'm wrong, Erna, I'm sorry. What did Erna say? Oh, she said something in her language. That's her name. That's her name, CB. I know who she is. Erna is okay. Okay? She's all right. I'll make sure she gets a wrench. My name is Nobody says good morning. Good morning. And she's saying hello. Oh, mother-in-law. Oh, okay. Yeah, they'll make you smoke, won't they? There's times where that trigger goes off and you're just like, oh my God, like you get stressed out. Like, I get it. But if I don't give you loving advice, or advice, it's because I care about you. And it is hard. I know. It's hard to quit sugar. It's hard to quit all those happy chemicals that they give us in this world. And nicotine is one of them. So I ain't mad at nobody, I'm just going to encourage you to quit because I love you. And I want you to be healthy. And I had a grandfather that smoked the non-filtered Camels. And my daddy smoked Pall Mall non-filters. And guess what? Yeah, don't do it. Please quit. Please keep quitting. Erna, thank you. I love you, girl. Grafton is in the house. What's up, Grafton? What kind of coffee are you drinking today? Yeah, it's raining here in Illinois. And I heard that it's supposed to be 80 degrees in Colorado, and I'm going there, in Denver. And so I'm hoping to give you some content on just checking the sitch. I'm hoping to give you some content on the test of the AC. This is the reason why. I don't know if Fate's still in here or Cash is in here. Please hit the like, everybody, if you haven't. But those guys gave me some strong advice about my air conditioning situation. And because this is a new truck, and I have expectations from International with a new truck, we're gonna see if we're gonna do a test and see if I still need to plan on purchasing additional air conditioning something, right? If it's not cool enough. Now, nothing is the real test until I get down to Mississippi and it's 112 again, which we may not see that again this year, but I still might have time. I don't know. But right now, I'm staying up north. For the next 2 weeks, you will see me in the northern hemisphere because I got things lined up to keep me up here. And I've been telling you guys, like, man, I can't get up north. Well, I got up north, so I'm hanging on to it like a bear with a fish in his mouth. Trucking with MC says, I'll probably go live a little later today and let everyone know what's been going on and what I'm working on now since everything happened. Yeah, I think that would be good because, we're all starting to get a clue that something's going on. And you should let us know because we care about you. Grafton says, fancy small roaster coffee. Come out. Okay. Hey, fancy coffee. You work hard. Have some fancy coffee. Old school, new school says, I still like a good cigar when I get the chance, which is not often. I can understand that. Quite a couple of these guys are an occasional cigar enjoyer. Sterling, did you go to work? Sterling Wheel, who's known on this channel as Mr. Red Lady, is in the house. He's a channel member and he's saying, good morning over here. Everybody say hi, Sterling. CB says, MC sounds serious. Hope everything's okay. Bubba, if it's not, just tell me who needs his butt beat and I'm on it. Yeah. I think CB and I are kind of cut from the same cloth. I'm just saying. Something has changed in his life, so what he's going to tell us is according to that. Man, we might get big news today all over the tubes. We got DIY, who's going to drop some freaking crazy, I don't know, news. And then MC is going to go live and then give us his news. It's going to be a fun day on YouTube, I think. Sterling Wheel, Mr. Red Lady, says, I'm not going live today. I'm in a raging bummer. All right, well, this is my attempt to cheer you up. Did you have to go to work? And for those of you that pray, I'm going to put Mrs. Sterling on the list because she has contracted the vid, and that's Sterling's fiance. She's down, so she's gonna be off work for the next 5 days. So please, if you pray, please pray for her. She's not feeling good at all. She's not. And she's been having a rough time getting back to 100%. She's been trying. So, please pray for her. Trucking with MC says, okay, CB, thanks for having my back. Big things in the world this week. Getting the ball rolling this week anyways. Okay. So, we got good news from Trucking with MC coming today. And we got some big news. He likes to tease and keep us in suspense from DIY Semi. So pay attention to those channels. Make sure your alerts are on. You don't want to miss it. And Trucking with MC has been trying to build his channel too. So go over there and give him a sub. My name is Nobody says praying for Red Lady. Thank you. Snorlord OG says something's in the air. I have been down as well. Feel off. Okay, well, let's throw Snorlord and his family on that prayer list. Whatever's going on there. Snorlord doesn't tell. Okay? If you have a secret, you can trust Snorlord with it. But he will at least let you know, like, hey, something's going on over here. And we're going to pray for you, Snorlord. Thank you. S125 is in the house. Good morning, S125. What you sipping on over there? What's happening? How are you? CB says, Sterling, I owe you a call. I'm going to hit you back as soon as I escape. Escape what? The asylum? Home. AKA home. Snorler says, had way too much anger yesterday. Oh, man. You know, I think whatever that dark cloud is over Sterling right now. So I'm going to speak against it. And then, of course, the red lady. I hate to hear that people are sick. Because it sucks. I remember how much it sucks. I don't remember the last time I was sick. But I know that I don't want to get sick again. Especially doing what I do now out here. 6 Ember Tyrannus says DIY has entered the witness protection program. Yeah, he made it sound like it was FBI stuff, didn't he? That was funny. Sterling says, I can't get her to eat and take care of herself. So I'm an angry Eddie over here. She probably doesn't need to eat right now. Like, you probably want to punch me right now in the face, but when the body is fasting, like, it begins to heal itself. It's probably the best thing for her right now because it will eat the bad cells and dispose of them, and it will rebuild new cells. So she does need to hydrate, lots of hydration, and, you know, broth, bone broth preferably, and just, she can pound it. If she can do that, it'll help her body do the other processes that are necessary to help fight that. And she needs some sunshine. Like I said that a couple times last night. Snoller says, enough anger to start a new death metal band. Hey, as long as you're using that energy for creativity, right? You use it in a positive way. It will work itself out. And I'm here to talk if you need to call me, Snorlet. I'm here for you, okay? See, I talk sick and I start sneezing. That was a dust sneeze. Struggle MC says, Sterling, sorry, haven't been on lately. A lot going on. Thanks for the good wishes, everyone in this chat will prevail. Yeah. So, please let her know that we send our love and good wishes. CB says, I've been home for 2 weeks taking care of sick people. Oh, CB, yeah, I remember. The funk is going around is no joke. Yeah, so, and they're older, right? That's a sensitive situation I'm sure that you're dealing with, CB. Pray for them too. Pray for CB's family. 6 Ember Tyrannus says DIY is turning state's witness against the entire trucking industry. He did say it was going to affect, it could affect the entire industry, right? He did say that. Great Uglogist says, I'm headed to Colorado also with some military vehicles. Cool. Fort Carson. Well, I'm going to Denver. I'm probably going to hang out there for a day because I'm going to have to reset my clock. So, you know. I don't know if you're going to be by there, Grey Dog, but Airwolf says they're shaking your truck unloading you. Yeah, that, and I'm poking it with my finger to try to see the chat. But yeah. So they should be done soon. Just so you know, here's the warning. And I got to split because we're playing the clock. RGB says praying for everyone. Channel member, by the way, RGB. Thank you, RGB. And Chief Frey Holler says DIY should have posed with a pitchfork like Mr. Douglas from Green Acres. I wouldn't say that. God. Oh my God. Look. He cleans up nice. And I thought it was very cool that he showed us a photo of, businessman side of DIY. And that was pretty cool. And I was glad that he did, because everybody had great comments to say, because he looked very handsome and he was all dressed up in a suit, right? We never see DIY dressed up, do we? We never see each other dressed up. I don't get dressed. I don't do nothing but work, so I rarely get a chance to get dressed up. I did get dressed up on the video when I went out to Crazy Sushi with my sister, so that's the most recent video that I got dressed up for. So once in a while we like to get cleaned up. It doesn't hurt. It reminds you to feel good. And Dee Dee thinks that if we got time to go outside, we can't go outside, baby. I took her outside. We went for a long, great exercise walk this morning. So don't think I'm abusing her, because I'm not. She's just, she does maybe have to go. But she went already. We have the same routine every morning. We get out, we take a nice long walk, because I'm always up early. Does anybody else wake up because they have to pee at 4 a.m. every single day, like on the dot? So I'm up, I get up, I handle my business, I'm courteous to her, we go outside, we get an early morning walk in to get the blood going and get rocking, and she does her business. It's a morning routine. So it's great for me because I get like 1,000 steps in, like right off the bat. I'm trying to incorporate, lots of walking in my life. I am, on the diet front, I am eating more. I'm still intermittent fasting and eating keto, but I've increased my protein, because one thing I realized, I was fasting pretty deeply and I got really, I lost a lot of weight really fast. And so I got to the skinny fat form, which is no good, right? I got muscle flabbing on my arms, and I'm feeling flabby. So what I figured out is that I'm not getting enough protein, because I literally will fast all day and then I'll eat one time. And then when I eat a salad. Well, that's no good, because you're not getting enough protein to support your muscle. And so of course I was losing it. So I made some tweaks. I got more protein scoops in my protein shake in my life, and I'm eating today. So I'm doing the method where there's the eating window. I'm still doing the fast, but then I eat twice during my eating window instead of just once, because I'm trying to pack in that protein. If you've ever tried to actually get 150 grams of protein, it is not as easy as you think. I mean, it's costing me a little extra money to get the extra protein powder, because I certainly can't eat that much. Because of my fasting, my stomach is like this big. So I got to figure out a way to pack in more protein without filling up my stomach, because I can't handle it. It's too much. So that's what's going on there. And so we're walking a lot more to get the movement, and I'm still doing my workouts. I'm lifting weights, you guys, cause all the little stuff on my arms that I'm always like, dude, it's terrible. It happens to women at our age, okay? First of all, but I can't handle it, and I'm okay with it, cause I am who I am, and you gotta love me where I'm at. But 25-pound dumbbells. I'm not playing with no 5-pounders. So I'm lifting, I'm rebuilding the lean muscle, which will help me lose fat also. I'm rebuilding. So yeah, I got my dumbbells and I'm beasting out. I'm 5'6" repping, right, until I like to failure. That's where I'm at right now. But it's okay. I will increase strength with time as we build, right? So that's what it is. I like it's a lot of weight for my little skinny, weak arms. So we're working up to it. But I'm not taking the weight off it. We're gonna work with 25-pound dumbbells, or we don't do it at all. Just kidding. I got resistance bands too, but I don't play. I'm not like, I'm going to get stronger with the 25-pound dumbbells. Sterling says, I think we all need a vacation, especially before winter. Ponzi's in the house. Say profitable day to you. Drive us on the flip. Thanks, Ponzi. Appreciate the positive vibes. Sterling says, DIY was looking top notch in that suit. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. CB says, I only get dressed up, cut my hair, or shave for court appearances. That's okay. You do that. Some people don't. Some people don't. Snowler says, I have only wore a tie twice in my life. Probably a wedding or a funeral. 6 says, it's only been for funerals for me. Old School says, sometimes I'm awake before my alarm is set for 4 o'clock. Does that count? Yeah, that counts. Lala, we can't go out right now. 6 says, I do have a nice funeral suit. However, I'll probably get buried in it unironically. Get yourself an Armani to be, I mean, if you're talking about burial, go spend the money. Airwolf says, keep the wheels down and have a great week. God bless and stay safe. You too, Airwolf. Thank you so much for coming in. CB says, I have a dark Hawaiian shirt and black Crocs to wear funerals. Nice. CB lives in Florida, so he's got that Florida flair going on. Cheap Freight Hauler says, yes, he did. Hard to find someone to go from working on a truck sitting at a table of suits that can articulate the problems without emotions getting. Yeah, he was a little nervous. Sterling says, I'll be buried in a bunny costume. It'll be fun for whoever I wind up. I love it. Buck Brown says, I go to court like I go to the dirt track. I run what I brung. Hey, it's all good, you know? As long as you shower, I think, you know, and your clothes, and you don't stink. Just don't stink. I'm just saying that from my girl side, you know, perspective. No, I'm sure, you know, I'm sure when you guys are entertaining the ladies, you know, you get all smelling good and dressed up nice and stuff. And I'm just saying, hey, take a pic. Take a selfie of yourself. For some of you guys, it's been so long since you got cleaned up, you know, you don't remember. And your last nice selfie of you being all cleaned up could be like 10 years ago. I'm just saying. It's time for an update. Check yourself out in the mirror. See how you're doing. You know? Get on with your bad self. Would you guys hit the like, please, if you haven't already? For anybody that just came. And so my coffee's gone. Dee Dee is starting to act like she's in a little discomfort. So I guess we're going to try while I still got a red light. So God bless you guys. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me and having coffee with me this morning. It's going to be an interesting couple days here. I'm under the gun to get to my Denver destination on time before my clock runs out. So I have to be super duper duper efficient. Old School says, when I look in mirrors, they have a tendency to break. I'm sure not. This old helmet. Strap on spelled backwards is no parts. Buck Brown says, last time I was all cleaned up was, well, you know when. Yes, sir. My condolences to you, sir. Okay. She's getting annoying, and I don't want to put you through that. So, have a great day. go get that money and stay tuned. I'll probably be posting how far I'm getting along my my little journey out to Denver. And watch for DIY's big announcement, and catch Trucking with MC for the update. Peace out, guys. Be safe. God bless you.